Most people think payday is the day they become rich. The salary comes in. The phone notification appears. The bank balance finally looks healthy again. And for a few hours, maybe even a few days, life feels lighter. You feel like you can breathe. You feel like you deserve a little reward. You feel like this month will finally be different. But then something strange happens. A few bills get paid. A few food orders happen. Maybe one online purchase. Maybe one dinner outside. Maybe one small upgrade you have been delaying. And before the month is even halfway over, the same person who felt rich on payday is checking their balance and wondering where all the money went. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people do not become broke at the end of the month. They become broke in the first 24 hours after getting paid. Not because they are lazy, not because they are stupid, and not always because they do not earn enough. They stay broke because they do not have a system for what happens the moment money enters their account. The payday problem, think about two people. Both earn the same salary. Both live in the same city. Both have similar bills. Both want a better future. Person one gets paid and immediately feels free. He starts spending based on his mood. He pays whatever bill is screaming the loudest. He tells himself he will save later, after everything is handled. Person two gets paid and does something very boring. Before spending anything, he separates the money. Bills go here. Savings go there. Investments go there. Debt repayment goes there. And only after that does he decide how much he can spend freely. At the end of 1 month, the difference may look small. But after 12 months, one person is still asking why life is so expensive, while the other person has an emergency fund, lower debt, and money quietly growing in the background. The income was not the main difference. The routine was. Mistake 1. Treating your account like one big pool, the first payday mistake, is keeping all your money in one place and treating it like one big pool. When your salary lands in one account, your brain does something dangerous. It looks at the full amount and thinks, I have money. But you do not really have all of that money. Some of it already belongs to your landlord. Some of it belongs to your electricity bill. Some of it belongs to your phone plan. Some of it belongs to your credit card company. Some of it should belong to your future self. But because all the money sits together, it feels available. This is how people accidentally spend bill money on lifestyle. They are not calculating every rupee or dollar in the moment. They are just reacting to a balance that looks higher than it really is. A full bank account after payday can be an illusion. The money is there, but it is not all yours to spend. The simple bucket system, the first rule after getting paid, is this. Do not leave your salary sitting in one pile. Split it into buckets. You do not need a complicated spreadsheet. You do not need to become a finance expert. You just need clear categories. Bucket 1. Bills. This is rent, utilities, phone, internet, insurance, and anything you must pay to keep life running. Bucket 2. Emergency fund. This is money for the things you cannot predict. Medical costs, job loss, repairs, family emergencies, travel emergencies, and sudden expenses. Bucket 3. Investing. This is money that does not just sit there. It goes to work for your future. Bucket 4. Debt repayment. This is extra money used to attack high-interest debt faster. Bucket 5. Guilt-free spending. This is the money you can actually enjoy without lying to yourself. The magic is not in the exact names of the buckets. The magic is that every rupee or dollar gets a job before your emotions get a chance to spend it. Mistake 2. Saving whatever is left. Most people save backwards. They say, I'll save whatever is left at the end of the month. The problem is, there's almost never anything left. Money without a plan disappears into convenience, I deserve this purchases, and small decisions that feel harmless. It isn't one coffee or one dinner that ruins you. It's a month of unplanned spending, that slowly eats the money you promised yourself you would save. So the solution is simple. Don't save what's left after spending. Spend what's left after saving. The moment you get paid, move your savings first, even if it's a small amount. Because if your future only gets paid after everyone else, your future will always be underpaid. The first 10% rule, a simple starting point, is the 10% rule. When you get paid, move 10% away before doing anything else. If money is tight, start with 5%. If you can, save more. The number isn't the point. The habit is. Treat saving like a real bill, not something you pay only when life is perfect. Poor financial habits don't disappear when your salary increases, they usually become more expensive. If you can't save from a small salary, a bigger one may only create bigger spending habits. Payday is the best time to break that pattern. Mistake 3. Feeling rich for 3 days, the next mistake is the payday high. Your salary comes in, and suddenly everything feels affordable: the restaurant, the shoes, the gadget, the weekend plan. But you're looking at your balance before the month has happened, before rent, before bills, before groceries, before debt, before emergencies. That's why the first few days after payday are dangerous. Your emotions are high, your discipline is low, and your bank balance is lying to you. So make one simple rule. For the first 24 hours after getting paid, don't make emotional purchases. No random shopping, no major upgrades, no I deserve it spending. Give your money one day to be organized before you enjoy it. Mistake 4. Paying bills randomly. Another reason people lose control is paying bills randomly. Bills, rent, credit cards, and subscriptions all come at different times, so money keeps leaving your account unexpectedly. That creates stress because you never know how much is actually safe to spend. A better system is simple. Create a bill calendar. Write down every fixed payment and its due date. Then, right after payday, move your bill money into a separate account or category. That way, when you check your spending account, you're looking at real spending money, not money that's already spoken for. Mistake 5. Ignoring debt until it becomes loud debt is quiet in the beginning. A small credit card balance, buy now, pay later payment, or small loan feels manageable. But debt becomes dangerous when you only make the minimum payment. It keeps the account alive, but does not free you quickly. If you have high interest debt, make attacking it part of your payday routine. Choose an amount every payday that goes directly toward reducing it. Even a small extra payment changes your mindset because you are no longer just surviving the debt, you are fighting it. Once the debt is gone, that money can be redirected into savings and investing. That is when your financial life starts to feel lighter. Mistake 6. Waiting to invest until life is perfect. Many people say, I will start investing when I have more money. But more money is a moving target. As income increases, expenses usually increase too. A better apartment, a better car, better clothes, better restaurants. So the perfect time never arrives. The goal is not to invest a huge amount. It is to invest consistently. Even a small amount every payday changes how you see money. You stop thinking about this month and start thinking long term. Invest carefully, understand what you are investing in, avoid gambling with money you cannot afford to lose, and focus on long-term habits. Do not wait for life to become perfect. Perfect is usually just an excuse. The payday routine here is the simple payday routine. Step 1. Pause. When the salary comes in, do not celebrate by spending immediately. Give yourself a moment. This money has to serve your whole month, not just your mood today. Step 2. Separate bills. Move the money needed for fixed bills into a different account, envelope, or category. Once bills are protected, you reduce stress. Step 3. Pay yourself first. Move your savings or emergency fund money before spending anything. Make it automatic if possible. Step 4. Invest a fixed amount. This amount can be small, but make it consistent. Step 5. Attack debt. If you have high-interest debt, send extra money toward it before your lifestyle finds a way to use that money. Step 6. Define your spending money. After the important things are handled, whatever remains is your guilt-free spending amount. This is powerful because you can enjoy your money without anxiety. The emotional shift, the biggest change, is emotional. Without a system, money controls your feelings. Payday excites you. Bills stress you. Low balances create anxiety. With a system, you feel calmer. You know your bills are covered. Savings happened. Debt is shrinking. Investments are growing. You know exactly how much you can spend. That calm is one of the first signs of financial control. You may not be rich yet, but you are no longer confused. So the next time you get paid, don't ask, "What can I buy?" Ask, "Where should this money go before I touch it?" Your salary does not decide your future. Your payday routine does. Same income, different routine, different life. The goal is not to look rich on payday. The goal is to stay in control until the end of the month. If this video helped you, subscribe for more simple money lessons. And remember, what you do in the first 24 hours after payday is what decides the ending.